Well, good afternoon, everyone. And on behalf of Shaun and Grace, it is my pleasure to welcome you to Horwood House Hotel for this very special occasion. You are the very special people that Shaun and Grace have chosen to be with them on this memorable day. And it means a great deal to them that you are here today to share their happiness, to witness their marriage vows, and to celebrate with them the beginning of their married life together. Shaun, Grace, this day and your marriage is very special to you, and will give your two individual lives a strength and purpose which will unite your commitment to each other. The vows you are about to make will join your chosen lives together, and the life that you agree to share will bind all of your hopes and aspirations for the future. So Shaun and Grace have chosen two readings for us today, and I'm going to invite Jane to come up and read the first one. Do you know?
Yeah, thanks.
Here's to right now. Today you're surrounded by your loved ones and all are wishing you well as you create a brand new chapter in the story that's yours to tell. For this is where the magic starts when you both say your vows. You pledge to spend your lives as one because of the love you feel now. So yes, here's to a future that is bright and warm and clear, but more than that, here's to right now and what it means to be here.
Thank you.
I would like you both to declare the full names by which you are known today, starting with you, Shaun. What is your full name?
Shaun Robert Leslie Sale.
Shaun, do you freely and willingly enter into marriage today with Grace?
I do.
That is the right answer. And Grace, what is your full name?
Grace Joanne Fitchett.
Grace, do you freely and willingly enter into marriage today with Shaun?
I do.
We are all here today to witness the joining in marriage of Shaun Robert Leslie Sale and Grace Joanne Fitchett. If any person here present knows of any lawful reason why this marriage should not be entered into, They should declare it now.
Great.
You chose your guess well. I'm now going to ask each of you in turn to declare that you do not know of any legal reason why you may not be married to each other. Please will you answer the following question with I am, if indeed you are. Are you, Shaun Robert Leslie Sale, free lawfully to marry Grace Joanne Fitchett?
I am.
And are you, Grace Joanne Fitchett, free lawfully to marry Shaun Robert Leslie Sale?
I am.
In that case, the solemn moment has arrived for Grace and Shaun to take their marriage vows. I'm going to go first. Are you ready, Shaun?
Yeah.
Could you repeat after me? I, Shaun Robert Leslie Sale,
I, Shaun Robert Leslie Sale,
do take you, Grace Joanne Fitchett,
do take you, Grace Joanne Fitchett,
to be my lawful wedded wife.
to be my lawful wedded wife.
I look forward to sharing my life with you,
I look forward to sharing my life with you.
and as we journey through marriage together,
As we journey through marriage together,
I promise to cherish,
I promise to cherish,
love,
love,
and care for you always.
and care for you always.
Did that perfectly, didn't
That went so well.
I, Grace Joanne Fitchett,
I, Grace Joanne Fitchett,
do take you, Shaun Robert Leslie Sale,
do take you, Shaun Robert Leslie Sale,
to be my lawful wedded husband.
to be my lawful wedded husband.
I look forward to sharing my life with you,
I look forward to sharing my life with you.
and as we journey through marriage together,
And as we journey through marriage together,
I promise to cherish,
I promise to cherish,
love,
love,
and care for you always.
and care for you always.
I'd like to invite Neil to come forward to present the rings. This side. Just turn side. Could you open the Grace, I give you this ring
Grace, I give you this ring
as a sign of my love
as a sign of my love
and as a symbol of our marriage.
and a symbol of our marriage.
And now push it all the way up. That's perfect. Now could you go around to Grace's side?
He's shaking more than me.
Could you take Shaun's ring?
Yeah. So am I too. Thank you.
And hold that on the tip of his ring finger.
Yep.
And repeat after me. Shaun, I give you this ring
Shaun, I give you this ring
as a sign of my love
as a sign of my love
and as a symbol of our marriage.
and as a symbol of our marriage.
And now push it all the way on. Love. Thank you, Neil. So I'd like to invite Shaun to come up to do our second reading, please.
Their love is their bond, it's stronger than steel. A commitment so deep, it's hard to conceal. A gorgeous groom that's filled with pride. A perfect match, together hand in hand. To Shaun and Grace, a love story so grand.
That's beautiful. So now that Shaun and Grace have made these very solemn promises to each other in front of us all, witnesses, family and friends, I'm delighted to announce they are now legally married, and from today they are husband and wife. May I be the first to congratulate you both and wish you every happiness for the future. And I think it would be only right if you share a kiss to seal the occasion. Did we get that, or do we need another?
Yeah, another one.
Resist. So, I spent some time brainstorming how I could make this probably the worst experience for Grace ever, and then obviously I'm going to take it slightly easier, and what I was going to share with you guys. And I thought, I have a lifetime's worth of memories with my sister. I'm going to take you back to, I was 10 and my sister was 6, I think, at the time.
Yeah, nearly 7.
And we were, let's not forget that. And we were living in Manchester, and it was the very first fight I had ever been involved in. So this girl comes running over, and she's kind of starting on me, and like, she was starting on Grace, and it was all getting a bit scary, and then I leapt in, and it was all very dramatic. What I didn't find out till years later was that fight that I was involved in, the only reason I was ever involved in it was because that lady, the little girl was calling me names. And Grace decided that in her infinite wisdom to
Not fucking having it.
Got absolutely Larry first, and then that's why she came at us. And I wanted to share it because not everyone sees what a courageous, fearless, fight or die person she is, right? So, you know, she's amazing. But that has consequences for the people around, obviously.
Always.
The last memory that I want to share with you guys is how Shaun and Grace met. So just before COVID, and you know, everything was kind of just before lockdown and all that sort of stuff. And I remember it like it was yesterday, because me and my sister, we don't keep secrets. We call each other ride or die. And as some of you have rightly pointed out today, we are very similar in our mannerisms and our personality. She came up to me and she was like, "What's something to tell me?" I was like, "Shut up, are we about to have tea?" And she was like, "It's in the vault, you can't tell anyone. So if something is in the vault, it is in the vault. You cannot disclose it, right?" She was like, "It's in the vault, you've got to sit there and tell me." And I was like, "Oh, okay, let's get the tea." And she was like, "I've met someone." And I was like, "Shut up." and I was like, "I knew this was right." I was like, "How long have you seen him?" Because normally it's like 30 seconds in and I know about him.
All right.
Like, "Oh, no." We've been seeing each other for about a month now. And I was like, "You absolute villain. You didn't tell me." And I was like, I just knew then, I knew this was going to be different. So me and my sister, we're very close, and you know, I knew that this was going to be something that would change both of their lives. So, without getting soppy or too emotional, because I'm not for crying today, we're all about celebrating the love and the happiness. I would love it if you guys could raise your glass to the memories that Grace makes, to the future memories that she makes, and to the bride and groom.
And not smoking.
That's my part done now, so I can get absolutely like I wasted.
Yeah, woo!
Oh, I really don't want to do this. I hate the attention, guys. Stop it. Right. Hello, everyone. Grace and I would like to thank you all for coming today and for making this short list of our favourite people. So well done. Thank you. So here we go. Let's get started with people we'd like to say thank you to and have been there for Grace and I. Michelle and Kevin. I want to thank you all from the bottom of my heart for taking me into your lives and making it feel like home. What makes it feel like home is coming over your house, looking in the fridge for something to eat, and never having anything there. Michelle, you have done one thing right, and that is raise my beautiful bride up to be the best person she can be. Maybe a little argumentative, but we can talk about that another time. Both. So can we raise a glass for Kevin and Michelle? Kevin and Michelle. I'm not going to raise a glass because I don't think I can do this if I keep drinking. Andy, I want to thank you so much for stepping up where my dad didn't. To me, you are the father... Oh, what have I said? To me, you are... No, that's not what I meant to write. To me, you're like a father to me, and it means a lot. I want to say that you're bloody mental, but you're still a really good father figure. So thank you very much. Hillary, also known as Mum. Yeah, Hilbury, no, as Mum. No words in this world could ever say thank you enough for being here for me. We used to have our fallouts, but you're only to blame for that for making me so headstrong. Mum, I love you. Thank you for everything. Can we raise a glass to Mum? Hillary. I think that's everyone. Is that it? Before, before I move on to the best person, I want us all to raise a glass to the people that couldn't be here with us today. We have very close family like grandparents and aunties who are sadly no longer with us. We think about them every day and we wish they could still be here. But we hope you're looking down on us and enjoy this day. So can you please raise a glass to all the people that couldn't be with us today? Thank you.
Absence, friends and family.
I said I wouldn't cry today. What is this sound off? Maisie? Hello. So my beautiful wife, Grace, I'm going to... God, that flipping verbal diarrhea, it's ridiculous. I'm going to give you a little short story, but it's probably a long story, of all our favourite memories we have had that led us to this day. It started in 2019, where I met Grace and took her to Topgolf for our first date. After I let her win, we went outside for a drink. It was the hottest day of the year. Grace was sat facing the sun. She was starting to look like she was getting very hot. I wasn't sure if it was me having the effect or if it was the sun at this point. As I see a little sweat drip down from her head, I asked her if she wanted to swap places. Before I'd even finished speaking, she was up and said, "Yes, please." So many stories, but the last one I will tell you is the engagement day, August 2022. I will give you a backstory. Grace and I and a few friends went to Greece in a villa. I thought it'd be a brilliant idea to ask Grace to marry me. This would be the perfect place. So we rented a car. That is a whole other story as well. We walked around the temple twice. I found the perfect spot. Grace knows how much I love a picture. I told her to stand in front of the temple and look like a Greek goddess facing the temple. She was getting really annoyed at this point. As I was trying to look at her to make sure she didn't turn around, as I'm feeling around for the ring at the bottom of the bag and pretending to take a picture all at the same time, I got the ring, I ran up to her, and I must say, in my mind, I felt really calm, but what actually came out was, "Griffin, will we marry?" That brings us to the end of my speech. All I want to say is how much I love this woman. She is the love of my life, here for me through thick and thin. I don't always get things right, but she helps me down the right path. Without her, I would be nothing. She completes me. Can we please raise a glass for Grace, my gorgeous wife? Grace Sale.
Thank you, my darling. Love you so much.
But anyway, good evening everyone. My name is Max and I'm honoured to be Shaun's best man to celebrate his and Grace's special day together. When I first met Shaun, he was a little bit slimmer, had a full head of hair, but was just as camp as he is today. So I have been given some rules for my speech by Shaun, which I think has come from Grace. I'm not allowed to mention any of his ex-partners and or lovers. Hence why the speech will be kept quite short. So Chelsea, Kat, Danielle, Megan, Peter, you guys are safe and won't be getting a mention. We all know that Shaun has struggled with commitment in the past. For example, Shaun became a Ryanair air hostess
That was not
for
down to
about
me.
8 days before quitting. Another example of Shaun's commitment issues is when him and Grace rather selflessly decided to adopt a dog.
Oh, no.
Only to hand this dog back after 4 days.
No. It was a Shaun. I still love you.
However, Shaun has never had this struggle around commitment when it comes to Grace. He's devoted himself to her for the past 5 years, and I know he will continue to do so, as I know Grace will do the same for Shaun. Shaun being Shaun decided when it came to the stag do, he didn't just want one, he had to have two. The first one was initially for his closest friends, but then I said to Shaun, look mate, we can't just have a stag do with just me and you, so we need to invite more people. So Shaun invited some of his Facebook friends to bolster numbers. We went to Lisbon in Portugal, a city of history, culture and architecture. However, this quickly changed when we arrived. Shaun arrived in Portugal dressed in a skin-tight pink leather crop top with matching hot pants, and this really confused us because this wasn't even part of Shaun's stag do outfit. He had chosen to dress like that.
Sexy.
So on our first night of the stag do, Neil decided to put his foot through a glass door in what he described as an attempt to open it. In doing so, he cut himself in multiple places, which turned a small boutique bar into what looked like a murder scene with blood everywhere. An ambulance was called, and Shaun being Shaun was quick on hand to flag the ambulance down. He ran up the packed streets of Old Town Lisbon, dressed as the only gay in the village, with his breasts swinging from side to side, which soon cleared the path for the ambulance to have a clear route into the bar. Fortunately, Neil was fine, and after 46 stitches, is that right, Neil? He was able to rather sheepishly rejoin the group for the rest of the stag do. For those who may not be aware, Shaun proudly plays football for Aylesbury Royals Football Club. When I say he plays football, in 5 years of playing for the club, Shaun has scored 1 goal.
Iconic.
Funnily enough, this shortly folded 3 days later, meaning that technically Shaun's goal never happened.
It did.
Anyway, I'd just like to say what a wonderful wedding day this has been. Grace, you look absolutely stunning.
Oh, thanks, man.
And I know for a fact that today was organised by you and not Shaun. We all know that Shaun can't organise.
Yeah, fucking shit.
I'd like you all to join me in raising a glass and wishing the new Mr. and Mrs. Sale all the love, health and happiness in the world.
Cheers, my
To
darling.
the newlyweds.
Newlyweds.
Thank you. Let's give Max a round of applause. Thank you. That was good. I really liked it. Thank you.
Right, shall we eat?
Please make some noise and welcome your bride and groom onto the dance floor for this evening's fun start.